In this video, we're going to walk through how to create multiple profiles for your Facebook account. And some people are saying, finally, and other people are saying, why would I want this? And we'll cover both of those, give you some ideas on how you can use this in your social media marketing, as well as talk about how many you can have, some of the dangers, what are the privacy settings like. We'll break all of that down right now. And if you have a specific question and you want to jump ahead to a certain part, you can go into the description of this video and there are clickable chapters because I know your time is valuable, so you can skip right to the part that you want. And make sure you stay till the end because there are some important things you're going to want to know if you're going to have multiple profiles on Facebook so that you know them ahead of time and don't get burned by them later on. So what is this for? What are some of the ways that you can use multiple profiles on Facebook? Well, Facebook's main belief is that with multiple profiles, you'll be able to sort of separate different parts of your life. So you might have a profile specifically for your business and professional life, and then a different one for your personal life. Or you might have a profile specifically for interacting with a specific community or topic or interest. Like if you're super into interior design and it has nothing to do with the rest of your life, then you might want to just friend people into interior design, be in groups with people that are interior design, thinking like that. Now, from a marketing standpoint, you might have multiple profiles to be for different parts of your business if you specialize in different things, or if you have more than one business. It could be a cool research tool, like maybe you have a feed that just follows certain types of content, so then when you're focusing on that type of thing, you can just see a feed of those things. And if you're in different Facebook groups, you might want to be in different groups using a different profile, perhaps even with a different name, because these other profiles can have a different name. So how do multiple profiles on Facebook work? Well, first of all, this is not new profiles. These are added to your original profile. So it's the same username or email address to log in and the same password. They're all part of the same account. Now, a lot of people have been asking, can you use your new profiles in Messenger, in Facebook Messenger? And as of now, there's mixed reports about this. So maybe, maybe not. Maybe some people have it. I would think eventually that would be an important part of it. But as of now, it's just still kind of up in the air as this is newly rolling out to everybody finally. And if you use Facebook Professional Mode on your personal profile and you are wondering if you can apply that to these additional profiles, as of now, you can't. But again, that might be something that might change in the future. And I think it probably will because Professional Mode is kind of set up for creators, people who create a lot of content. And the extra personas seems like the perfect opportunity, having this extra profile for someone who wanted to have a content creation thing on the side. And if you're wondering if people will be able to tell that your new profile is connected to your original profile, because if you're trying to separate, personal and professional lives, this would be important, right? Well, unofficially, no, they won't, but you might have to be a little bit careful. And that's one of the things that we'll cover here at the end of this video with the important things to know. If you're wondering how many Facebook profiles can I have now? So first of all, it's important to know that you are still only allowed to have one Facebook login, one Facebook account. It's not like on Instagram where you can create lots of, It's not like on Instagram where you can create too much on my desk. It's not like on Instagram where you can create lots of different profiles. But on Facebook, you can only have the one, and then these are attached to it. Now, the way it works is you can have up to 4 additional profiles for a total of 5 that all go together. So I'm going to hop on my computer and we'll look at how to add another Facebook profile right now. And by the way, if you find these videos helpful, my name is Jerry Potter. We help entrepreneurs streamline their social media process to make more money with less work. And so if that sounds helpful to you, please hit subscribe and click that bell so you'll be notified each time we release another helpful video. So just open up facebook.com in a browser, and then in the upper right corner, we are going to click on your profile picture. This is obviously my profile picture. And then you're going to click this See All Profiles. So my personal profile is here at the top, along with various business pages that I have access to. At the bottom here, I'm going to click Create New Profile. Facebook will give you a little bit of the reasoning behind having another profile, which we already covered in this video. So we'll click Get Started. Let's put it together. We're going to start with the profile name, and you can use your name. You can have the same name for all of your profiles, but you can also choose a completely different name, and it does not have to be your name. With your main profile, the terms require you to use your legal name, but these other ones, anything goes. So let's do something fun. Since I've got my Superman shirt on today, I will type in Super Jerry. All right. And it's going to automatically generate a username down here. So each of your profiles does have a different username. And that's the part that goes after facebook.com if you were sending somebody a link to this profile. And so it's just going to give you something by default. You can type in here whatever you want. If it's available, you can have it. So if I type in Super Jerry, somebody else already has that username, so that is not available. Super Jerry Potter is available, so we will go ahead and take that. Then you're going to add a cover photo, and that is the big image that goes at the top of your Facebook profile. So each of your profiles can have a different cover photo. So I'll just grab something from my hard drive here and have that up there at the top. You can drag it if you need to have it be in a certain spot. Do keep in mind that your profile picture does appear in the middle there, so it'll cover up whatever's in the middle. And then you can add your profile picture. Again, the photo can be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be your face, as long as it follows Facebook's community guidelines. And by the way, if you're wondering about the best size for these, I've linked to a video on the screen, or if you don't see it on your device, in the description of this video. You can also click it there to watch later to get the right sizes to make these look right on multiple devices. Next up, I'm going to hit continue here at the bottom of the screen, big blue button. Facebook pointing out a couple of things here. One, you will be able to do settings like privacy settings for this profile in just a second once it's been created. And again, the warning that people may be able to tell that this is attached to your original profile. And we'll talk more about that in a second, as I promised. I'm going to hit create profile. That happened instantly in this video, but it actually did take a while. I don't know, 30 seconds for it to finish creating the profile, which of course, talk about first world problems. But if it doesn't kick in the moment you click that create profile button, don't panic. Next thing it'll pop up is it'll actually show you your current friends and ask you if you want to add them to this new profile. So you can go through, you can search for their names here, and maybe you don't. You want to just hit next and skip that altogether. Next, it'll show you groups, and these groups are going to be groups that you may be interested in based on the places that you've been. I am in groups similar to these, but I'm actually not in any of these groups. So you can see they all say join over here. And then they are encouraging you to follow some people so that you have some content in your feed that you chose. So you could search for certain people. So if you were building this profile for a certain industry, for example, this is where you could type in and find some people to follow. You can, of course, always do this later. And now these are the settings that are separate from your original profile. So you can click on these and decide how you want these to be set up. And when you're all done, hit finish. And again, here are all the settings if you really want to go through and be detailed with them. So I go back up to the upper corner here. I click account. And you can see now I'm on my Super Jerry profile. If I click see all profiles, it'll show your profiles here at the top. So if they have different names, then it's easy to tell them apart. If they have the same name, you might want to change up the profile picture so that you at least know which one you are playing with. And here's my new Super Jerry profile. It's suggesting friends. You can add a separate bio, details, hobbies, everything that you want on this new profile. And again, anytime you want to switch back and forth, just click up here in the upper right corner, click see all profiles, and then you can switch between them there. And if you're in the Facebook app on your phone, just click your profile picture on the lower right corner, and then you see the Super Jerry profiles there at the top, and I click the little down arrow on the right next to it. And then in here, you can switch between your profiles. Now, as of this recording, these are still new, so I'm sure we'll learn more about these as we go. But right now, some important things to know. Number one, if you block a profile from someone and they create an additional profile, that additional profile is not blocked, which may become a huge hassle over the time if you've got people that are spamming you or different things like that. And then the other thing to be aware of is answering the question, will people know if I have additional Facebook profiles attached to my account? So officially, no, but you're going to have to be pretty stealth to make sure that nobody can figure it out if that's your goal. Because, for example, because your profiles are connected, then they may see the same friend suggestions. If you send friend requests to somebody who's already friends with you from your new profile, if your profiles both or all join the same groups, follow the same pages, if you're, different things like that. If your privacy settings are set up so that people can find you by your contact information, then again, that's another way where people, they type in your phone number because they have it or your email address, and they'll be able to see both profiles that are attached to it. So just keep that in mind as you're going through this. Here's that video about getting your Facebook cover photos and profile photos right so that it looks great on your new profile. Click and watch that now. And if this video was helpful, let me know by giving it a like. You're not only supporting me, but also my two tiny superheroes at home.